welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a purchase or pass or a would I buy it. So these are just some new makeup releases, skincare releases that I would buy or I wouldn't buy and my opinion on them. So yeah, make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and if you want to see what I would or wouldn't buy, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing is this Vanessa Myrick Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duo Color. It's a limited edition radiant remix of the iconic duo of the Ultimate Opalescent Illumination. I don't know what the other one looked like, but for me, this is just not for me. I like more just like regular highlighters. I think this would be beautiful for like photos or just like more artsy kind of makeup. For every single day, I'm not going to be wearing like a blue purple duochrome highlighter. For me personally, I think this would be super pretty on the eyes, but for the face, it's just not for me at all. And then the other side is like a clear balm, I think. And this is $58, so pretty pricey. So to me, it's just not worth it. I would never ever wear that on my face, but yeah. So for me, it's a pass. Okay, next is the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer Powder. So this comes in, I don't know how many shades. Let me see. It comes in 8 shades. They're $12.69 each. And you can get these at Ulta or I'm sure Walmart or something like that, like just like drugstore that sells L'Oreal. I am so intrigued to try this. The 200 shade is probably the one that I would go with, 200 or 250. But I just love the L'Oreal Infallible line, their foundation, their concealer, and I don't think I've tried their powder foundation. I really want to try that too, but this just looks really nice. I feel like it could be a dupe for like Fenty Beauty or something, and that's one of my absolute favorite bronzers. So definitely intrigued to try this out. Next is the Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. So this is supposed to be kind of like the Makeup by Mario, the Patrick Ta, the Refi one, but I have only ever tried the Makeup by Mario one, and I do really like that. My only problem with that one is it is kind of a little bit, kind of gives you like the hairspray kind of like crunchy brows, which isn't my absolute favorite because I don't know, I just like it to feel like with the wax, like the Anastasia Brow Freeze or the like e.l.f. Brow Lift, it feels more almost like a gel, but it's not crunchy to the touch. Like it still feels like my eyebrow, it's just like has a little bit of a gel in it. It doesn't feel super crunchy and like hairspray, so I would be intrigued to see if that one kind of does the same because I just don't really love that. I like the Makeup by Mario one and I use it. I just wish it didn't have that feeling, but I mean they do stay up for like hours, so that's the one like upside to it. But I would be intrigued to try this out. I feel like they were getting kind of some hate for this, which I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty relevant with like the launches right now, and I really like the brush on it, like the like kind of comb, and then also like the brush, and then it also has a spoolie on the other side. So yeah, I would definitely be intrigued to try this out. I think it is available at Sephora. I don't know about Ulta, I'm sure. Next is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. Oh wait, I thought this was a It's a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm that balances oil throughout the day while maintaining hydration. So it comes in one universal flashback free shade to prime, blur, and set, and then it comes in 10 tinted shades for prime, cover, blur, and set. So that's kind of interesting. It's a natural matte finish that helps to balance oils all day. It has hyaluronic acid in it and vegan squalane oil with upcellulite. Salite, I don't know what that is, but you know, I didn't realize it was a powder, so I was for sure gonna write this off because I thought it was like a balm foundation, kind of like the KVD one, which was not good for oily skin. I never tried it, but everyone with oily skin was saying that it was really pretty when you first put it on, but it would just get so like cakey and heavy and just sit on the skin. But knowing that it's kind of like a balm powder mixture, so I guess it's like I am kind of intrigued to try this out now. I don't know how much it is. Does it say? Okay, well, I'm gonna see how much it is. It's Vanessa Myrick, so it's probably gonna be like $30–40, I would say. I will have that like somewhere in the screen. It is available now. I would definitely try it out. It comes with like a little scoop. It almost like, the packaging is almost like the e.l.f. putty primer, like the Tatcha silk canvas. So yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to try that out. I'd probably just get the universal one because I don't know if I would care enough to like use it for like a tint. So yeah. Then we have a new celebrity skincare line. So this is the one with Scarlett Johansson. I'm a huge fan of Scarlett Johansson. I just like love her, but I'm a little bit iffy with celebrity skincare line. But this one is called The Outset. So a gentle micellar antioxidant cleanser that is $32. A vitamin C eye and expression line cream, which is $42. A night cream, $54. A daily moisturizer that is $44. A vegan collagen prep serum that is $46. You can get the daily essentials starter set that is $50 that comes with a cleanser, serum, and a moisturizer. You can get this on Sephora now. I kind of like the packaging. It's just very like clean. It is a little, I guess you could call it boring in a way, but it's just like a plain like white, kind of looks like they're all in glass. I don't really know for sure, and they have like blue writing, but I think that it actually kind of looks intriguing. Honestly, I would be intrigued to try it. I would want to see people's reviews on it. Now obviously like skincare is like person to person kind of thing. What works for you might not work for me and vice versa, but I would be intrigued to try this. Mostly probably the collagen prep serum just because it sounds interesting, and maybe like one of the moisturizers. But yeah, cleanser I'm not like too picky about, and I kind of already have my favorites. And then, or maybe just like the daily essentials starter set, but it's definitely like pricier. But I mean, it is at Sephora, so I wasn't like expecting it to be like the Inky List prices, you know. Okay, so the next thing is this is a sneak peek of the Faux Filter Concealer by Huda Beauty. It has a luminous matte finish. So I actually decluttered the foundation in my last declutter. If you haven't watched that, I will leave down below. But spoiler alert, I did maybe just a little tiny bit get it out of the bag and retry it. And I do like it. I feel like I still kind of want to play with it more. I feel like even though I've had it for like a year, I feel like I haven't played with it. So I'm kind of pushing myself to reach for it more. So it is like a fuller coverage finish. It used to be like super duper matte, but then she changed the formula to where it's more of like a luminous satin matte finish. So, and that is what the concealer is supposed to be. And they look to be in like very, very similar packaging. I do wish you would change the packaging of the foundation just because it's so bulky. That was the main reason that I wanted to declutter it, was because it just takes up so much room. But I'd be intrigued to try it again. I am kind of picky. I'm like almost more picky with concealers than I am foundations, and I kind of tend to like more of like a medium buildable coverage concealer that is not super matte, but it isn't super dewy, kind of like that hydrating finish. I love the Kosas, the Lancome, Laura Mercier, the e.l.f. hydrating concealer. Those are just like some of my favorites. So I don't know if this would be right up my alley. I feel like it's still probably gonna be like super full coverage and very matte. So we'll just have to see. This is a sneak peek. I don't know when this will come out. This was posted by Trend Mood on April 26th, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Then Makeup by Mitchell came out with a liquid formula blush highlight hybrid. It comes in 8 shades. So I was a little bit confused by this, only because some of these look like truly they look like highlighters, like not even highlight, they look like glitter eyeshadows, which is kind of different for me for putting that on the face. Now some of them look very pretty, like the light pink looks pretty, or like the tangerine kind of orange shade, it looks really pretty to kind of like do as a blush topper. But then there's like one that is just like straight up glitter. So I don't know, and I haven't really seen any reviews on these, and these did come out April 29th on his website. So I don't know, I haven't seen anyone review them. I feel like they're a little bit of a different, something like a little bit more like unique and different. I would want to see reviews on it just because I'd want to see what it looks like, how it goes on the face. if it just looks like highlighter, I don't like. I like a glowy blush, but there's a difference between like a glowy blush and just putting highlighter all over your face. So I feel like for me and my oily skin, that might be just a bit too much, especially since it's starting to get warmer where I live. So I don't know, it's probably a pass for me, but I'm still kind of intrigued. Say Beauty did come out with a Hydra Beam Brightening Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. This is a lightweight, ultra hydrating concealer that visibly brightens, blurs, and smooth skin to create an all-over radiant finish. Hydra Beam's whip chill texture melts right into the skin. It's $26. They only have 9 shades, which is kind of surprising to me that they have such little shades. There is one maybe for fair, one for deep. I don't know why they have such a little amount of shades, but I haven't seen people post reviews on them, and it seems to be pretty good reviews. I just have so many concealers right now that I kind of want to work my way through before I buy any more. So I'm kind of like on a no buy for foundations and concealers right now, just because there's just so many that sometimes it gets hard to keep up with, and I just really want to enjoy the ones I have, use those up. So this isn't a pass, but maybe like the next Sephora sale or something. I know Sephora likes to do something like August, September, so maybe then I'll pick it up. But for right now, I just kind of want to use some of the ones I have. But yeah, hopefully they'll expand the shade range, because that is a very small amount. But I don't know. I do really like Say Beauty. I like their blushes and their bronzer, and their like highlighter, like their liquid highlighter that you can use underneath foundation and stuff. Am I wearing that today? No, I wore it yesterday. But yeah, so I do like Say Beauty, so probably a purchase in the future. Okay, so then the next thing is that Haus Labs, which is Lady Gaga's makeup brand, is, I guess, rebranding, or kind of just like doing their, yeah, rebranding, kind of like KKW and all that. I don't know exactly why they're rebranding, but honestly, I'm kind of glad, because there was nothing from her line that piqued my interest ever. I think her brand came out in like, what was it, 2018, 2019? Has it been that long? I can't remember. I'll try to remember to put it somewhere on the screen, but nothing ever piqued my interest. I think also it was sold on Amazon, which for makeup brands is kind of random. I mean, it's a smart move because so many people do shop on Amazon, but I feel like I maybe would have been more inclined if it was at Sephora or something, or Ulta even. But I don't know, it just, nothing about it ever really screamed Lady Gaga. It was very just like, yeah, it was like, meh. Yeah, it's pretty, but it's something I need or like really want. So hopefully when they rebrand it, will kind of become more of what we expected the first time. So I am excited to see what she comes out with. Next is the Kylie Jenner, the mauve palette and the bronze palette. So these, I guess, are just her like famous like bronze mauve palette, whatever. I guess it's just like updating it to the new one. I actually like both of these palettes. I think they actually do look very pretty. I'm not going to purchase them because I don't need a neutral palette or a mauve palette. I literally just bought the Patrick Ta palette, and I have all of these colors like over, so unless it like just like hits me to my core, I'm not going to pick it up. I have tried one Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palette like years ago, like I mean like 2017, and I did not like it. I thought the formula was very dry, just like the shimmers were drier, not very metallic. The mattes were kind of hard to work with. I didn't really like it. Now, I never tried one after that, so I can't. Her formula probably improved, I would say. So I'm sure they're really good palettes. It's just going to be a pass for me. And they are available now on her website, and I don't know the prices, but again, I'll put it in the screen. Next is the Dominique Cosmetics Wide Awake Full Coverage Concealer. This is a buildable medium to full coverage concealer with a cool applicator to depuff and awaken tired eyes with a natural finish. It has 17 shades. It's $26 each. She did come out with a setting powder that is infused with hyaluronic acid that locks in moisture, keeps the makeup on in place without clogging your pores, hydrating matte finish. And she did come out with a beauty sponge that is $15. The powder was $22, and there's 2 shades. And then the sponge is $15 and it's just like a sponge. I don't know. I'm actually intrigued to try this. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it, but the way that they just described the concealer seems right up my alley. Again, I'm kind of want to know why concealers. It's really hard because like concealers, like complexion products really excite me and like intrigue me. Like blush concealer, you know? Yeah, and it comes with like a metal tip applicator, kind of what you'll see with eye cream sometimes where there's that metal tip to like put it on. So it's really gonna depuff and cool it down, and like the metal will just stay cold. Yeah, the swatches look really nice. Like for the formula, I am intrigued to try this. I love a natural finish concealer with a medium full coverage, so I'm intrigued to try that. And I really think the setting powder sounds nice. It's a hydrating matte finish, so I'd be intrigued to see if it really does help to keep my oils at bay, especially during the summer months when it is hotter and I'm just a little bit more oily than I normally am. So I am definitely intrigued to try this, and I really like the packaging on it. So a makeup artist for Euphoria came out with a makeup brand. It is called Half Magic Beauty, and it's created by Donnie Davy. I think I'm saying that right. So it was very like hush hush for some reason. Like they would talk about it, but they didn't want anyone to really show the products until the day of the launch, which I don't really love that, only because sometimes I want to see swatches, I want to see people's reviews before the product launches. I actually was on the site and I was very much contemplating getting the matte liquid shadows and the shimmer liquid shadows because the shimmers just look so unique and pretty, and I feel like they had some really pretty colors. And then the mattes, I felt like the blue and the green would be like so pretty just for like the like graphic liner kind of look. I thought that would be so pretty for summer, so I was very much contemplating that. I don't know if anything sold out. I ended up not buying it, but I'm still kind of on the fence with it. I'm like going back and forth. But there is a glitter pill, which is $20. There's a precision eyeliner brush that is $12. A lip trick kit that is $26. That doesn't intrigue me as much because the first color looks pretty deep, so it'd probably be like a deeper brown on me. For someone who has deeper skin tone, you'd probably love that as like a nude. But the other one is like a blue pink liner, like one side's a blue and one side's a pink, and then you get a purple liquid lipstick. So for me personally, that it just doesn't scream my name. So I'd be intrigued to see, because I did hear that the formula on them is really nice. Then they are coming out with face gems and face studs, because obviously that has become huge because of Euphoria. So it was pretty, I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't come out with something like that. Then they did come out with the Chrome Addiction Eye Paint and Liner that is $24. There's 8 shades total, 4 matte, 4 shimmer, so that's kind of like what I was looking at. And then they did come out with a light trap highlighter that is $20. So they have more of like a I guess more like a neutral shade that is a champagne with gold, blue, pink sparkle that's Enter the Glow. And then they have more of a magenta with blue shift, no sparkle, that is Spiritually Complex. So didn't really catch my interest. I'm not into like the colorful duochrome highlighters anymore. I feel like I like that maybe like 2016, 2017, but it's just not, it's not my vibes anymore. Then they did come out with a Dew Lock Hydrating Setting Spray with a dew finish that is $20. I'll probably skip on that. I like to use like dewy, like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Say highlighter, like things like that underneath my foundation, or even like dewy foundations, but I need a matte setting spray or like a setting spray that's gonna keep my face locked all day long. And I just feel like the dewy one probably wouldn't be the best for me. They are coming out with tweezers, $14 for the studs. And then they are coming out with like a silicone that kind of almost looks like a diamond or like a star that is supposed to help you get like a perfect wing. That is $10. So yeah, so again, I was contemplating them. I still am. I just kind of want to see like more swatches and maybe purchase it down the road. I just thought it seemed very unique. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with a cream bronzer. I am like really intrigued to try this because I do really like her powder bronzer. I do wish the shades were a little bit more pigmented, and I don't know, I feel like with the powder one I do have to build it up, but it's $55, and I think the powder was somewhere around there too, but it was big. I mean, it's a very, hold on, I can grab it. Like, it's a very big bronzer, and it's not just all packaging, like the pan is very big too. So I am definitely intrigued to try this. I've been super into like cream products. You can use this on the body too, obviously, and they are coming out with 4 shades, and it does seem like a pretty decent shade range. The fair shade looks really nice, so yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to try this out. I think it just launched like on her website. I don't think it's on Sephora just yet. And then Milk Makeup is coming out with a Pore Eclipse Mattifying and Blurring Makeup Primer. It's a lightweight water cream makeup primer with skincare benefits that blurs the look of pores and fights shine for a long-lasting soft matte finish. I am definitely intrigued to try this out, especially right now. I am intrigued to try out a lot of different like matte pore filling primers, because I do like for it to be matte, but I don't want it to just like suck the life out of me. And then Ilia is coming out with a CBeyond Triple Serum SPF 40 Mineral Sunscreen with vitamin C at 10% vitamin C and niacinamide. With vitamin C and 10% niacinamide. They worded that weird, so I can't tell, but it's $64. So definitely not for my girls balling on a budget, because that's expensive. But the packaging on it is kind of neat. It's like, I think it's like a squeezy tube, I guess. And then they come in 3 shades: tone 1, tone 2, and tone 3. So again, I think it's just supposed to be, it kind of sounds like a sunscreen that just has a tint to it. So you're definitely not going to get a lot of coverage with this or anything like super crazy. I think it's just going to add some color to your skin and then help to protect you from the sun. So it is nice that it comes with SPF 40. It is a mineral sunscreen, so if you like mineral, if you don't, just to let you know. So I don't know if I would try this out. I'm kind of wanting to try out a tinted sunscreen, but I love my Ulta MD one, and they do have a tinted one, so, and that is very pricey. My Ulta MD one is like half the price of that, so I don't know if I would try that out unless it was like absolutely life-changing, mind-blowing. So for me right now, it's kind of a pass. I do think the packaging looks very intriguing. Serene, I don't know how you pronounce this. It's Serene Beauty? Serene, I don't know how you pronounce that, but it is a skincare, or yeah, a skincare line by Chloe Morello, which is a YouTuber, if you didn't know. So right now they're launching with a rejuvenating overnight overhaul beauty mask that is $60. It's a sleeping mask with effective levels of bakuchiol, I cannot say that, bakuchiol, and DHA. Work overnight to turn back time, soothe and even out your skin tone, while a delicate mix of rose oil and shea butter wraps you up in a luxurious hydration. Wake up to dewy morning skin with a radiant glow and soft focused finish. So I don't know what DHA is, but bakuchiol is kind of just like a retinol alternative, so it's not quite as strong and potent as retinol, but it still has kind of the same effects as retinol. Yeah, again, I like the packaging on it. It's just like a very sleek packaging with a pump. I think it looks really nice. It does kind of look like a thin serum texture. I wonder if you could use this as just like, I would like to know what the texture is, because it almost looks like a thin serum, but then it kind of seems like it'd be more of like a thicker moisturizer, kind of like the Jet Lag Mask by Summer Fridays. I don't know if you could use this as just like a serum or like in place of a moisturizer or something. I don't know. I'll have to see, because personally for me, I don't love sleeping masks. They never sink in, and they're just really like heavy on the face. I mean, they sink in by that morning, but like, I don't know. I just don't like that feeling of it just sitting on my face while I go to sleep. So I am intrigued to try this out. Truthfully, I trust influencer brands like skincare lines more than I do celebrities. But yeah, so I would be intrigued to try this out. And then the last thing to talk about is the Natasha Denona is coming out with a skincare line. So this is the Hygiene Skin Glass Energizing and Hydrating Priming Serum. So I think the brand is called Hygiene. I could be wrong. And I didn't even realize this was Natasha Denona's skincare line. But it's a lightweight primer serum but with a silky consistency and a dewy plumping finish. Infuse skin with a moisture while balancing oil in the T-zone for an instant glow. Made with a crystal-like ultra-fine reflecting pigments, it awakens skins, delivers a translucent luminosity. It is available for pre-order. It's $46. So I don't know. So I guess it's not, I guess it is kind of skincare while also being like makeup. I guess it's kind of like a hybrid. I don't know. I'm a little confused on if this is like a skincare line or if this is just like a skincare product for makeup. I'm like kind of a little bit confused by it, but I don't know if it's like catching me right now. Again, I'd want to see reviews on it because it is pricey. It's $46. I don't know how much you get. I'd say it's probably like an ounce or something like that. That's normally what it would be, but I don't know. I'm not super intrigued by it. I have the skincare that I love, and then I also have primers that I really love too. But it does look very pretty. On the girl, it looks very just like glowy and healthy. So I would try it, but it's not like rapping at me like I need this in my life right now. So maybe a purchase down the line. Okay, so that is everything I want to mention. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on some of these new skincare makeup releases, if you'd buy it, if you wouldn't. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.